at some of the issues. And it is good for you to, when you're doing governance analyses and appraisers, based on what a government or a person in government says, I will do. And there are those who will say, if you take the president by his words, they will be able to find failures in them. And the very now popular one is the issue of power. And the president said himself, he cannot, if I cannot give you power in 4 years, don't vote for me. When I come to you after 4 years, do not vote for me. And
are you sure that the president said that? Because
did you get on tape? I don't know if my producer
no, let your people show it, because let the people show it, because I'm not aware that the president said that. I have seen headlines of some people saying that he said that. I'm not aware that he said that. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, I can share the video with you if my producers got it ready. The president said it. This was before the election, and the question we'll be asking is that if by that judgment, should anybody look in the direction of APC or President Tinubu? Do we have power?
Okay, now, so before we go to power, let us talk about, we talked about this security, but let's finish that because it's very important.
No, because of our time.
Yeah, I'll be very fast.
I'm talking specifically on things that the president said, I will do. By the way, the president said, hold me to my words.
I'll be very, very fast.
I campaigned for this. I ask you to give me this, and I will. Those are the promises.
I'll be very fast. So, like I said, you know, in 2016, we are the third most terrorized nation in the world. Now, we are not even in the top 5. If you look at last December, we had 1.2 million tourists come into Nigeria, Lagos. There was not one robbery, not one domestic incident, not one, nothing significant happened. Nobody was killed. In February, we had 50,000 fishermen and 500,000 spectators at Kebbi for our Argungu Fishing Festival. Not one person was killed, no domestic incident. Last year, June 8th, at Ojude Oba, we had 200,000 people from all over the world. They came there. Nobody was killed. We have localized security issues. But the thing is that Nigeria is much better than it was 10 years ago. It's wrong for you to use emotion. You know, Nigerians, they can just say, which one? Na statistic, I go chop. That's how we are. That's why Lord Lugard said that we are very excitable persons. If we can stick with facts and figures, we see that this country has improved. You talk about the economy. You were there. You saw
the issue of security that you're mentioning. There are those who say, yes, there are gains that are being made, but yet people are still being killed.
Yes,
this is what
because security is not.
Can
I respond to that? Security does not improve overnight. It improves over time.
Not just what happened in Benin.
Yes, it improves over time.
You know what?
There was one incident
in Katsina, in Sokoto.
There was one incident in Benue, and there were several little incidents before that. But what was happening 10 years ago? Remember, on Christmas Day, there were multiple attacks, and then the president would ask the Inspector General of Police to go there. The Inspector General of Police would not even obey the president. The president went there and was weeping, and then he came back, and the same thing kept on happening and happening. We are not seeing that now. We are seeing that we are having effective security applications now. Things are getting better, but they are not going to get better overnight. It's going to get better over time.
And it's going to take more than 3 years to resolve.
Of course, obviously. Look,